our first guest is a respected pastor, teacher, author, conference speaker, and former politician. He's the founder and presiding pastor of Living Spring Chapel International. He's also the national director of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, Directorate of Politics and Governance. Please help me welcome Pastor Femi Emmanuel.
Everybody sing.
Please have a seat, sir. Thank you so much for coming to the show. I didn't know you could dance, so see, Pastor.
Wow. We dance every day in the church.
Hey. Oh my goodness. So for those of you that don't know, Pastor Femi Emmanuel trended last week for his stance about Christian leaders not being politically conscious. He believes that our pastors should be more involved and ensure their members participate in politics so we have credible Christian and probably even religious candidates. So I'd like to hear from one or two of you about that trending video before I come to our guest. Do you think Christians are doing enough, or not just Christians, Muslims, religious leaders are doing enough to sensitize their members into politics? Let me just take one or two thoughts. Joytree, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where's the mic? We have two mics. Okay, let me pass it. Sorry, ma. Mama J, let me take it from her. Okay, sorry about that.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes,
I'm Mr. Oluwabi by name. Initially, somebody like me, I alienated myself from politics.
Okay.
And I discovered that it's not right.
Okay.
You cannot be condemning what you are not participating in.
Okay.
Our Christian leaders need to invoke that spirit. We should participate. Our religious leaders should invoke that spirit. If not, miscreants will take over the reign of power.
Okay.
Somebody like me, I've decided from my CDA, I'm participating.
Okay, fantastic. Good to know.
And from there, I'm ready to move on. Please, let's do that.
Let me take
don't leave it.
one more person. Anybody, your thoughts? Because when Christian leaders try to get involved, they condemn them. They criticize them. They say they are partisans. So I'm surprised that many of you are thinking it's a good idea. Do you think religion and politics must come together? Let me come. Since we don't have any comments, let me come to our guest. Sir.
Yeah.
I know you trended recently because you came to, you're on your news station, I think it was Nifemi that interviewed you.
That's right.
And one of the key things you said was that Christians or even religious people must get involved from the ward level. Go for ward meetings.
Right.
But my problem with that is that even at the ward level, they are gatekeepers.
Right.
So if you go there, they're not likely to bring you in. You just be an observer. You can be an observer forever. So if you're not part of them, you're not part of them. So how does a Christian who listens to you participate at that ward level?
Thank you, Morayo, and I want to welcome the senior citizens here. First of all, I want to commend you for this.
Thank you, sir.
This is a great initiative. This is a great house. This innovation, this creativity, this is tantalizing.
Thank you.
And I want to thank God for you. And for all you know, I have been watching you for a long time.
Oh, thank
Where
you.
you are in
At TVC.
the views.
Yes.
The views have been
Yes, sir.
long time.
Yes, sir.
One time I watched Morayo just remove her wig. Everybody say, ha, ha, ha. Thank God for you. Thank God you are a model and you are a pride to the womanhood.
Thank you, sir.
Now, coming to what you ask, my passion is not just for the Christian. I have two main passions in life. The kingdom passion, preach to people, mentor them, empower them, teach them the right way to live.
Yeah.
And then passion for Nigeria. The kind of Nigeria we desire once existed. And I'm glad we have elderly people here. Where you prefer to travel at night. It's more peaceful. Everything worked, no insecurity. Our economy was robust. There was a time that Naira was either equal or even stronger than the dollar. When we started going to London, there is no visa. You are welcome in. Economy was working. That was Nigeria we lost in 1966. And since then, we've been struggling. And we'll continue to struggle until we return back to that template. And this is where, I'm not just speaking to the Christian community, the youth. We are told youth is about 60% or so. They can't change anything by social media attack. You can't change anything. I'm speaking to the corporate Nigerians. They are on their tech, they are in their business, they are making money to travel in and out, buy their car, build their houses. You can't change anything that way. The only way Nigeria can change and return Nigeria to the Nigeria we knew is to get involved. You can't, thank you. You can't change a thing you are not involved in.
Well, sir, sorry to
I'm coming. You said that when there are gatekeepers.
Yes.
There are gatekeepers because they built the nucleus. You see, when I went into politics, that was 33 years ago. 1991, 92, 93, we were the ones that were annulled. My going into politics just removed a veil from me. Just opened my eyes. You see, Nigeria has been colonized 3 times. The first colonization was the British colonization. And then by 1960 to 66, we got the Nigeria we wanted. Things were working. We were in region. We all knew what Femi Emmanuel did for this region. And the East, were in coal and all the rest of it. So we lost it since then. And the military came in and recolonized us. The military sat on us for 33 years. And they skilled Nigeria in favor of a particular region with an ideology of owning Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth about this country. And so the church is not... So I said the military recolonized us. When in 1999, the military left the scene, then the third colonialists came. And that's I call them political entrepreneurs. In Nigeria, political parties are owned. Democracy does not work here. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, is only on paper. Parties are owned. They built that structure. That is the structure that we must co-own so that we can present credible candidates. Let me ask your people here. These are elderly people. How many of you here have your voter's card ready to vote 2027? Can I see just wave your hand? Oh, beautiful. Some people don't even have.
Responsible.
Good. I have another question. This is how I asked the question from Christian Church. I was in your church, RCCG, in December, talking to the whole daddy, wonderful daddy, asked me to address. So I ask this question everywhere I go. And you can ask this question in your church or in your mosque when you get there this week. Now, next question. How many of you have party cards participating regularly and actively at the ward meeting? Can I see your hand? You see?
Yeah.
You see? This is where we lost it. The political party owners are the ones that put their people there. If you vote 100 times, they are the one you'll be voting for. And you keep complaining. The vicious cycle continue. Can I just say this? The 3 main political parties as we have it now, APC, and ADC, NTC. Look at their presidential candidates. They are the same old people. APC is our president, twice governor of Lagos State, has been the father of APC. NDC is the former vice president, Atiku Abubakar, twice vice president, presents himself every election year. The Kwankwaso of this world, twice governor of Kano State, defense minister, even Peter Obi, twice governor of... They are the 3. If you do it 20 times, they are the one you'll be voting for.
Sir, you see,
you got to complaining.
Sorry, I hear you. But in fairness, we've had young people start political parties because we've heard this kind of message before. People like Showore, people like other candidates. I remember last election, we had about quite a number of young people, but they didn't get support. Nigerians didn't come forward. So we got our PVCs, but Nigerians were not objective enough to say, okay, this young person has the ability to lead my local government, my governorship.
Morayo, they won't get support. You are talking about Shuere. There is Mogalu. Yeah. There is the
younger ones.
Many of the younger ones. But they have no structure. Politics is about structure. Politics is about platform. The reason I won that year was I built the structure. You don't have structure, you don't have ward, you don't have delegate. How will the candidate emerge? That's why I ask all of us that have our voters card now. My next question for you is to vote for who? To vote for who you did not produce? So, what choice? You don't have choice. Nigerian voters don't have choice. The choices are forced on them. You don't have choice.
Sorry, let me pause you for a second. I want Mr. Dan to understand what he's saying. I'm screaming this. You have your PVC, get your PVC.
Yes.
But to what end?
To what end?
Because he's saying that the options that are given to you was not your own option.
No.
Somebody at the world level, which you're not part of, gave you that person.
No.
So if you're not part of it, how would you produce your PVC is just...
It's just, you we have voters apathy in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Ekiti State governorship thing held not long ago. Less than 300,000 people voted in the next governor. Out of 2.5 million unregistered. Because people just look at those who presented themselves. These are the same old people, so they sit at home. So we don't have, your voter's card, those people you mentioned, the you that came up.
Yeah.
Where is Showore's platform? Where is their nucleus? Politics is about nucleus. That thing you call word is the most powerful aspect of politics. If you are not there, you are nowhere. Look, voters are treated as tissue paper. When you finish using your tissue paper, what do? Throw it away. So after you're voting, throw it away. They either put themselves or their sons or their cronies.
Okay, there's an issue I want you to address because, as I said, you trended after that Femi's interview. You said something about that Professor Oshibajo.
Yes.
We gained nothing in his vice presidency.
Yes.
And that statement was taken away.
Yes.
Could you help us elaborate? What do you mean by what?
Orayo, this is a presidential system of government. That's what the church community does not understand. My fellow general overseers, my fellow mega pastors, they don't understand it. And it's very painful to me. Even the corporate Nigerians, the youth, they don't understand it. Look, in a presidential system of government, the government belongs to the president. The vice president is like a spare tire, a king in waiting. He doesn't sign bill, he doesn't sign law, he doesn't award contract, he doesn't appoint anybody. Look at our vice president, Shetima. Even when Professor Shibajo was there, he just stands there, whatever the president asked him to do. The Constitution did not give any constitutional role to the vice president, deliberately so that there will be no conflict. So the vice president, when Christians are saying we don't want Muslim ticket, so what they are saying is that we want vice president. What will the vice presidency bring to you? That was why I referred to Professor Shibajo. Professor Shibajo is one of the most cerebral, one of the most brilliant, one of the most outspoken person. I have my great respect for him. But his 8 years of vice presidency, what did he add to the church? What can he add to the church? He cannot. He cannot. So, okay, can I ask you, how many of you know the name of the vice president of Donald Trump? How many of you know the name of the vice president of Ghana? How many of you know the name of the vice president of Kenya? Of Canada? These are presidential systems. The vice president is just standby watch in case anything happens. But if anything does not happen, after 8 years, he goes home. So what the church should ask for is presidency. It's not vice president. Okay. It doesn't bring anything to you.
Let's talk about the role of tribe.
What?
Tribe, ethnicity in politics. Because, you know, Nigerians are not able to separate. There are arguments for all. There's an argument that it should be rotated so everybody gets an opportunity and leadership. That's an argument. Another argument says, let's focus on competence, regardless of where that person is from. Which one do you go with?
Can I tell you, Borayo? Nigeria is a fraud. This country is a lie. I just told you it is being skewed to a particular
region,
ethnic group is being skilled. And 33 years of military consolidated it. This is a country where you have federal character in your constitution. You have quota system in your constitution. That means the best will never come up in this country. You are not talking about competency. When 2 or 3 Nigerians meet, if you are meeting for the first time, the first question is, where are you from? And the moment you say, like, I'm already now, so it has given you out as a Yoruba person. Depending on your tribe, that determines what happens next. That is who we are. You can't change it. All these NYC, federal colleges. I saw Mr. Brown here the other time. I saw while you were fighting tooth and leg, when he was talking about polarity, we are polarized. Morayo, we are terribly polarized. And that is, we don't want to tell ourselves the truth. And as long as we are not telling ourselves the truth, this issue continues. Except Nigerians go back to regionalism, there is no way out. And this is why I call people out, the youth, the corporate Nigerians, the church community. The church community is huge. Your RCCG has 50,000 parishes in Nigeria. The wards where decision of who made Nigeria is just 8,800 wards. One church has 50,000. Winners build 10,000 churches every year. I haven't come to Mountain of Fire. I haven't come to Chosen. I haven't come to Orthodox. Huge. But there is a structure, a fraudulent structure that tells you not is in the majority. If you conduct census 10 times in Nigeria, it will be a lie. This thing has been established and consolidated. So, Morayo, it's beyond what you are looking at.
So regional government is the only way we can truthfully have...
The only way. That was what worked in 1966. Let everyone... Look, Nigeria is one country, but not one nation. I know you don't want to hear that. You want to
because
play safe.
What we are trying to teach our children is that Nigeria first before your ethnic group. I'm first a Nigerian. Don't ask me.
Is that what we have? Is that what we have? Look, Hillary Clinton left Arkansas and came back to New York. And New York, it contested presidency. Can you do that here? Can you come from Jalingo and come to Lagos and say you want to be a governor? No. That is, we must accept who we are and then say, if this is who we are, how then do we make progress? Look, United Kingdom has nationalities. The Scottish, the Welsh, the Wales, and they are living together. And the other one. America has 51 states. New York and New Jersey is just a river that separated the two. They have different police system, different laws, different the economy. That was what we were in 1960 to 66 when it worked. Everyone secure your region. They are working on the bill of state police now. It shouldn't be state police, it should be regional police. Nigeria, look, before this president came in, Nigeria was using 95% of her resources to pay interest on loan. Interest, not the loan. And the thing was 95%. I see a lot of people who accuse our president of loan. Every physical structure you see us building, Lagos to Calabar, Badagry to Sokoto, they are all on loans. Why would they not be on loans? Because our oil has been sold ahead. We are just producing. If this government did not come in to say no to our fuel subsidy, to collapse the Naira, we would have been under the grave now.
So, sir, there's something many Nigerians, and one of the disturbing parts for me is Nigerians just want to hear a general overseer say, go and vote for A, go and vote for B. That's what Nigerians do.
Yes.
So I'm asking you now,
yes, as
a general overseer,
yes,
as a respected leader,
yes,
who are you telling Nigerians to vote for?
No, that is not the route. That is not the route. My mission as the national director of PFN, talking to the church, talking to the leaders, is to say, please, unchain your members. The Christian community is an imprisoned community.
Hey.
We all grew with the idea politics is evil, Politics is dirty. Daddy, you said it all. Politics is evil. But that's what we all grew up with. It's in our DNA. As I talk now, there are many general officers, you don't even talk politics there. It's like you are going to hell. And that is why you can't just tell people. I see some of the general overseers, they said, okay, now go join the party of your choice. No. You must first of all reorientate them. Because we have grown up to be told, don't go near politics, leave politics for the politician. That's what brought us to the level we are. Good Nigerians are not where decisions that affect Nigerians are made. No. Corporate Nigerians. No, they are not there.
All right.
You and I, we are not there. And so we can never get it. The general overseers, I cannot be partisan. I can't. Partisanship means you are behind one party fighting the other party. You are behind one candidate fighting another candidate. We are fathers to them all.
Yeah.
But we know, election is coming out, they will start coming to us. All they want is endorsement from us. They take photograph. All are those deceptions. So no general overseer can say, go and vote for this. But general overseers must orientate their members, mandate what DPG is doing, to first of all say, beyond your voter's card, get into the nucleus. The nucleus is where the power is. That is where you will, all those, some of you say you are in party. If you ever attended a political party world meeting, you will feel sorry for Nigeria. The kind of people, they will fight over 2,000. They will fight over 5,000.
Sir,
those are not the ones that can give you credible candidates.
You know, sir, I went to go and greet somebody recently, and they were praising themselves. They said, you know when you're in a political setting, you know, can you get the best, can you get the best, I'm praise around me. Can you listen to yourself? Like, they love to praise themselves, and that's circle, then a small bubble. So I hear you, but let me allow some of our audience to ask one or just two questions, because not every day you see a pastor. Just question concerning what are your thoughts, and just two questions. Mr. Dan, Mr. Dan, wait, let's Sadiq have a question. Who has a question? Please allow Mr. Dan. No, Mr. Dan will fight me. If you fight me, no question. We can't give it. Okay, so go ahead, madam.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pat Azaka. My question is direct to you, sir.
Yeah.
Like you said, every Christian should be involved in politics and all that. So how do we balance?
Should be involved at the world level.
World level. Okay, not in politics.
No, when you are at the grassroots world level, you are in a party.
Okay, let's ask your question.
Okay. So I wanted to ask, if a Christian, as a Christian, and I have the potential to be involved, okay, and my belief in God, I don't want to go wrong. I believe that's why most
Christians
don't want to involve in politics. Okay. So how do we balance leading the people and balancing our relationship with God without involving...
Point taken. So, you understand her question?
Yes.
She's trying to get the balance.
Yes.
Where politics is dirty,
yes,
it's corrupt.
Yes.
Now she's a Christian.
Yes.
Don't want to undermine her values. Yes. So how does she, madam?
Look, God is not going to come down to choose your leader for you. No. He's not going to come down to choose your leader. Psalm 65 verse 11. He said, God owns heaven. He has left this territory for us. A people desire the kind of person, the kind of people they elect. So it is your responsibility to determine who rules you. God has given you that power. God will not help us to do what he has given us responsibility to do. God will not come to your kitchen and cook for you. God will not go to your shop and sell market for you. He gives you the grace, he gives you the backing, he gives you the strength. But you must do it yourself. So it has nothing to do, because you are not going to be the only one in the party. And of course, let me also say to you, political parties are in caucuses. As you see them meet, a Baba send each of them, because the Baba that gets that nucleus gets the power. Look, over 70% of people in National Assembly are not returning next year. You know why? The Baba that put them there has changed them. They don't own the platform. Somebody owns the platform. So, except we understand this in three cases, we will just be confused. Just like your question now. I don't want to offend God. How do you offend God by picking who's your leader? It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with understanding credible people.
Yeah.
Look, Barack Obama was looking for election, even the other one. Now, Americans were contributing $5, $10 to put him there. But here is an enterprise. It's your business. And so the people you put there, each time they talk about local government autonomy, I laugh. People don't understand. Look, if a governor is sitting down and a local government chairman wants to come in, he will start prostrating from the door. Because they handpick and put him there. If he squeezes his face, his councillors will pitch him the second day.
But he's recognized by the Constitution, so that shouldn't be. We're trying to overturn that.
That is what happens there.
No, we're trying to.
You saw what happened to our Nollywood brother. I saw you brought him here in Surulere. You saw what happened to Ambodina. That is just because he's here. That, you saw Wike and Fubara in that is what it is all over.
All right. We have to wrap this up, sir. I think we have to comment.
One very important question online, sir.
Online.
All right. So this person, Femi Emmanuel, is asking, can God reveal the right leader to a pastor for the next tenure?
No. Well, a pastor can say, God. You see, we pastors, because I know we are, I thank God for what I saw. I saw when you were discussing with the elders.
Yes.
Here, there's nothing like religion. You just love yourself.
Yes.
Muslim or Christian. In the south here, we don't have problem. We intermarry. There is nobody who does not have a Muslim Christian in his family.
Yes.
It's not like that coming up north. You're either a kafiri, an infidel. We don't have that here. So if we were allowed to live our life, we will live a very peaceful life. Nobody will cut your neck because you don't believe in his religion. So that person is asking, what does he say?
Can God reveal the right leader to the next tenure? Can God tell you who our next leader is?
Even if God will tell me, what do I make out of that?
You tell us now so that we know.
My telling you, how many people will I tell? You see, there is need for general education. Nigeria need to be educated. And I'm sorry to say, I am online. Most of us, pastors, prophets that come to say the vision, they didn't see anything. They just, you see, they don't understand. My Christian ministers, general overseers, they are very passionate about this country. They are wonderful people. They pray themselves out. They fast themselves out. They mean well for this country. But they are totally ignorant of how Nigerian political system works. Now, Christians, especially we Pentecostal brand, of which we also belong, we are fixated on miracle. Miracle money, miracle baby, miracle visa, one miracle president, miracle governor. It will not happen. It will not happen.
Unfortunately, sir, we have
to be there. I was there. I wasn't a personal assistant to any governor. I was a grassroots man. In fact, the first election I stood for, you won't believe, was world chairmanship. So I understand where the problem lies. So if we are going to see Nigeria of our choice, of our dream, Nigeria that runs world, all of us must be involved in that nucleus that will produce credible candidates to vote for.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Please give applause to Pastor Femi Emmanuel.